does life feel that moving too fast, and no matter what we do, it seems it's not enough. You are not alone. I'm sure that we all going through the same thing. Hi, this is Dashta. Today I'm going to explore what's actually happening in our mind. I'm not a psychologist. I have uh, enough experience in my life to be able to talk about it. I'm 66 years old, and I have gone through enough in my life which may qualify me to speak in this matter just for some people. And knowing this is because I no longer have that chattering mind in my head. I don't have those thoughts that comes and goes. And since the event that my mind stopped the flow of thought, I have learned that all my past experiences, all the stress and overwhelming was due to the thinking, the type of thinking that I had. Most of our problems regarding the being overwhelmed is physically we are overloaded. Too many tasks, too many responsibilities and commitments. I remember when I was younger, I had so many things to do. Taking care of kids, playing with them, taking them to park, filming, coming home, doing certain works, study, and going in the mall, shopping, and all those crazy things that everybody else is doing. And at the time, I had no idea what it was doing to me. The stress would cause my wife and I occasionally argue, get upset with the kids if they were louder than usual. Doing too much caused me to not focus on single things because my mind was scattered in 10,000 different places. I was falling apart. Emotionally, I was overloaded. I'm not alone. This is you and I are going through the same thing. We are creating a world for ourselves that is driving us crazy. Most of the problem that we have created for ourselves. We have a illusion of urgency to do every task in the same day. we have created so many important tasks to be done, and they have to be done, and they're urgent to be done. And it is impossible to do every task which you have labeled it as urgent to be done perfectly and get 100% result from them. Now, what do we need to do? I'm sure every single one of you that are more qualified and more intelligent than I am, you have come to this conclusion that we have to choose one task and do that perfectly, 100%. We focus on that. There are other chores that we do along the way. Anyway, those are small chores that if we put 100% of our attention on doing that particular chore, therefore that is done, and then we can move to the next one. Now, in order for us to not drain our own energy and our own mental capacity, it is best to just relax for a few minutes. Just step away. Step away and stop doing anything for a few minutes. Then look at your daily schedule and to see which one is the more urgent task, or which one you give the highest priority to do. And do that. And once that task is 100% complete, then if there is a time in your day, pick the second one. Don't focus on doing all of it. I give an example that what is happening to me, or what happened to me today. I decided to make a choice, one final choice. Past a month, I wanted to create a YouTube channel which I can talk about the experiences that I have in my life and the problems that I have had, and share that with people, and hopefully someone would get some benefit from it. I create one channel, and then the next one, that because I'm a storyteller, I love to tell stories, and then I thought maybe I can create a channel that I can tell stories, write the stories, and post it for my granddaughter. Then I decided to maybe talk about the events, the political events, and all the chaos that we have in our life, and have another channel to talk about that, which called Your Wise Ass. I chose that name because everybody calls me that. But For a month, I have been struggling to manage all these three channels. I created something from the desire, something that I wanted. I thought that I am able to do it. I'm old enough, I should know better that these are crazy. I I stopped doing this long time ago, but I do not know why I chose to create a headache for myself. I stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning. I get up 9 o'clock in the morning and work straight until 2 in the morning in order to manage these three YouTube channels. And finally, I said, no, I cannot do it. Even though I did listen to a few people that talk about it, and they are suggesting that is a big mistake, but I thought, well, maybe it's for them, not for me. That's the same thing that we all do. We think somebody else is not as strong as us, and we have the power to manage miracles. And I was wrong. I should have listened to those that were talking about it. Do not create more problem for yourself. In my case, too many channels, and none got the attention that they deserved. And that is my problem. And I'm sure you may have the same problem if you have so many tasks that you have scheduled in your calendar to be done on that day. You may have the same problem that as I did. I had to make a decision, eliminate those things that were not as important as the one that I'm doing now, focusing on Dashta channel and hoping to help someone. Eventually, we get to my story why I call myself to be qualified to help others to slow down the chattering thinking and chattering mind and to become a peaceful and calm person. Our thoughts are the creator of everything that is happening in our life. To be overwhelmed is part of the way we think. And the causation, all the problem that we have is our thinking. But if you do calm yourself down, just for a few minutes, before you make any decision, stay quiet and look at what you have. Look at it carefully with a calm mind. The thoughts are going to be there, but allow them to come and go. Then allow yourself to choose one thing. if it's necessary, write them down. Why this thing is more important than the others. And choose the one that has the most positive and reasoning for for it to be done. I'm not sure if I'm making myself clear enough, but that is what I had to do. I had to make a decision today to choose one thing. Even though it is difficult for me to sit here and talk about it, talking it's not an easy task for me. Most of the time it turns to be a lecture. But I am not lecturing you. I'm just telling you that this I'm going through the same thing. That is the story of my life, and my story of my life is very similar to your story. And if we are in this together, there is a good chance that we can help each other to come out of it. Because being overwhelmed and being under stress is something that the whole society has created for themselves, and together we can hopefully get out of it. If somebody helped me to get out of this hole by throwing a rope in the hole, once I'm out of it, I will do exactly the same thing for you. Hopefully together we can become peaceful and calm. Thank you.